And we're gonna talk about this too as well. I know it's talking about leaders, but we're gonna use this for your husbands. 1 Timothy 3:7. Now we're gonna go to 6. A church leader must not be a new believer because he might become proud and the devil will cause him to fall. Also, people outside the church must speak well of him so that he will not be disgraced and fall into the devil's trap. Alright, so some of us, our husbands are in leadership. Some of our husbands are going to be used as God's mouthpiece. Some of God is making some of us prophets. God is making some of us things that we didn't even see ourselves before. And as a woman of God, we have to have the holiness. We have to have God in our lives. Like, we have to have the discernment. We have to, like, everything that I've done in my last videos before this one. Like, we have to have all those things, like a Proverbs 31 woman, because listen, when God is rising up his children, there's going to be so many attacks coming against them that we don't even understand. That's why it seemed like some of them don't want their calling. Some of them don't want anything to do with what God is telling them. And some of them are still Jonas, because it's like they know what comes with that. They know, like, so, before I jump into this, like, because they know soon as God give them to us, soon as God give them to us, like, they can't run anymore. And I know that some things may not be fair or how things looking like the more that you keep giving yourself to God, the more it's gonna get easier. And you're just gonna keep praying for them, and you're gonna just love on them still, because listen, the same grace that God gives us, we have to give them. And I believe that is like Romans 11:30 and 31. Like, God gave us grace and mercy. Like, when we didn't go against his will, didn't do what God, like, we didn't do what he wanted. So, like, give them the same grace, like, because they're in the same position. So love on them, don't hold nothing against them. But please, like, women of God, please stand firm in what God is telling you to be, how to treat them, how to love on them, because they need it. And if this is a man, you can take this message for you as well. But do not fall in the traps of the enemy when God brings your person back. Do not fall traps of the enemy, because if God is telling you to be quiet about this relationship, keep it quiet and keep it private, because y'all do need to take this first year to build your relationship up, because God is going to use the women to help them and cultivate them into who they need to be. Like, we're going to help each other be who we need to be. But of course, God is working on his daughters first. So be able to be all that man needs in this time. And if you choose not to be that, guess what? And you rushing things and you think that you want the person now and you can't handle it, your words could discourage them. Your words can send them back. And then now you can either delay yourself even more, or they don't even want you. So don't rush what God is trying to do in private, behind the scenes. And if you do, also people outside the church must speak well of him. Because if that man don't cherish his home, how can he be spoken well of? Like, a man to stay in the right mind, they need that affirmations, they need the love, they need the embrace, they need that support, they need that nurturing from the woman. And that's why we have to endure everything that God is telling us to do. Being able to be quiet, being able to be modest, being able to, like, have a woman that he can respect, not just have as a trophy. No, baby, because it's more than that. Baby, love my soul. Don't love the outer of me. My soul makes me beautiful, not my outer looks. My soul, your soul makes you beautiful. Who you are as a person, who God is creating you to be. Not what the world made you, but who God is creating you to be is what makes you beautiful. Who makes you you. Your kindness, how you treat other people, the respect you have, that is going to earn that man so much respect. Because it's like, you know what, like, most women ain't doing this. Most people don't, like, they don't know how to treat their enemies or love on people that they don't like. Like, God teaches us. So love that man when it's hard. Love that man when he doesn't know what to do. Love that man when he is weak. Stop telling that man that he's weak because he lost that job and now, like, it's taking him time to get back or to recuperate. When that man is going through a mental crisis, be able to pick up the pieces. Okay, you got your family. Be able to take a break. Be able to be that man's support in all areas that he needs. Like, these men, like, I want my man to be meek. I want my man to be vulnerable. I don't want no tough, hardcore man. I don't want that. I'm sorry, y'all might like that. I want that hood. Baby, I don't mind you being hood. You can be that all day, but don't be hood with me. Be loving, be meek, be gentle with me, be patient with me because I'm going to be all that to you. And God is going to work on them to do that. And sometimes it's going to take them a little bit of time because God, especially a man that don't even know how to show his emotions or that became an avoidant. Oh, baby, God got to work on them. So if you're not all that you need to be for your husband, guess what? He's not going to be respected the way that he needs to be respected. He's going to fall into every trap that the enemy sends out if y'all don't take the time to work on y'all and to love y'all and get to know one another and how y'all work and how y'all can become a teamwork. What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? You know, where you can y'all pick up the lack in each other. But if you're not all that he needs, if you're not that Proverbs 31 woman that he needs, if you're not that the child of God that he needs, guess what? When another woman comes in giving him what he wants or thinking that what he think he wants, uh, yeah, he you just lost all respect. He just lost all respect because like, okay, bruh, you supposed to be a man of God, but you out here cheating on your woman. You out here doing all this. She may not be doing what she needed to do, but you don't have the right to do that. If she ain't out here cheating, she just not. But this is why women, you should get yourself together, learn how to cook, learn how to clean, learn how to do all the things that is needed to keep that man. Being a ratchet woman, that is not what's up. Keeping up with everybody else, that is not going to keep that man. Like, stop worrying about trying to benefit off of a man. You should know how to get your own bag, get your own stuff. God is going to teach you what is in your hands, baby. Just like the woman had, baby. All she had was oil, baby. I got, baby, guess what? I'm gonna make plenty of this. You hear me? I'm gonna make plenty of what's in my hands. If I don't have nothing but 2 cents, baby, listen, God, you give me the wisdom and the vision of what you want to do with these 2 cents, and baby, I'm gonna give you my last. God, I pour out my last unto you because listen, I'm going to be fruitful and I'm gonna multiply my family. Bum this, like God, I don't care. You push me with everything, baby. I'm gonna bounce back. I don't care if I gotta work at Burger King again. I don't care if I gotta work at a grocery store. Baby, I don't care where I gotta work at. Cause guess what? Nothing's gonna keep me down. Money is money. The listen, there's no value in my decrease just because you lose everything because everything's stripped from you. It's going to show you how strong you are. So no matter if life happens and you lose everything, it's how you handle the situations. It's how you handle that man when he comes to you with a problem. It's how you handle that man or that woman. So it's like learn what you need on the journey. Do not rush it trying to be with that person because you want that person. You tired of being lonely. You want sex because baby, that would never fulfill you. I want to make love to my person. I want you to be able to make love with the person and enjoy it. Just don't do it and get off me. Baby, I don't want that. Get with your best friend. Allow God to do the work. So guess what? So nothing can come in and break up what God's putting together in this season. So don't rush them to be the leader they need. Take the time, the same way that God took his time and grace with us. And baby, speak well of your husband. What are you pouring into your man? If you pour evil, negative words, guess what? He's gonna become that, and he's not gonna be respected. But when you pouring, nurturing, you're teaching him how to be able to kind and how to treat others. When he sees what you do and how you treat other people, guess what? If he's not like that, it's going because listen. What's together, you become what you're around. But he's gonna pick that up. He's gonna okay, man. She giving me patience. Like I ain't never had this. I ain't never had a woman to like speak life into me. So let me pour back into her. Then guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna start pouring back into his surroundings and that discernment that you got, baby. That discernment, he gonna start like looking at things. Cause baby, one thing about it, these men may not be where they need to be, but they love God. They love God. They just been broken. That's it. So you've been broken. We've been broken. So allow God to heal us and to restore. Allow God to heal and restore them the same way He did with us. So I hope this helps. So the man that God is giving you, God, they have a high call. The same way we have a high calling on our life, they do too. And we have to be able to be patient, teamwork, partnership, love one another, be each other's friend, be each other's listening ear, like, and let God be the foundation of your marriage, of your bond, and He's the three-strand cord. Without God, y'all will not be able to keep that together. So don't allow the devil to come in and destroy. Because listen, if they can believe in God, but they may not be the believer they need to be. When they become that believer they need to be, baby, y'all gonna be powerful. When y'all becoming who God called y'all to be, y'all going to be amazing. And don't lose sight because of what it's looking like in the physical.